DIY neem oil. 3 easy methods you won't believe. Number 2, listen up you Muppets. Today we're tackling a recipe that's not for the faint of heart. We're talking about DIY neem oil, a natural powerhouse that'll send those pesky pests running for cover. Making neem oil at home is a great way to ensure it's pure and free of any additives. You think those store-bought bottles are actually 100% pure? Don't be ridiculous. We're going to do this right from scratch, and I'm going to show you exactly how. We've got 3 foolproof methods to transform you from a clueless kitchen donkey to a neem oil maestro. So get your aprons on and let's get this show on the road. Method 1, the crush and press, cold pressed. Alright you lot, for our first method we're going in raw and pure with the cold pressed technique. This method is all about preserving the natural goodness of neem, ensuring that every drop of oil is packed with the maximum benefits. It's the most effective way to extract the good stuff, the purest, most potent neem oil you can get your hands on. Cold pressing ensures that the oil retains all its natural properties, making it incredibly effective for a variety of uses. First, grab yourself some fresh neem seeds. Fresh seeds are ideal because they contain the highest concentration of oil and active compounds. Can't find any? Dried ones will do in a pinch, but fresh is always best. Dried seeds might not have the same oil content, but they can still be used effectively. Now give them a good crush. This step is crucial as it helps to break down the seeds and release the oil. We're not talking about a gentle massage here, really smash them up. The more you crush, the easier it will be to extract the oil later on. Next, you'll need a cold press or an oil extractor. These tools are essential for getting the oil out without using heat, which can degrade the quality of the oil. Don't tell me you don't have one. If you're serious about your DIY, this is a non-negotiable. Investing in a good cold press will pay off in the long run. Pack those crushed seeds tightly into the press. Make sure they're packed in well to maximize the amount of oil you can extract. Now put your back into it and press. This part requires some effort, but it's worth it when you see that oil start to flow. You should see that beautiful golden neem oil slowly start to seep out. This is the moment of truth where all your hard work pays off. It's like liquid gold, I tell you. The color and consistency of the oil are indicators of its purity and quality. Once you've extracted all the oil, give it a final strain to remove any stray bits. This ensures that your oil is as clean and pure as possible. And there you have it. Pure, unadulterated neem oil, ready to tackle any pest problem you throw at it. This oil is not just for pest control, it has numerous benefits for skin, hair, and overall health. Method 2, the lazy man's infusion. Now, for those of you who are a bit lazy, and I know there are a few of you out there, this next method is right up your alley. It's simple, it's effective, and best of all, it requires minimal effort. It's the infusion method, perfect for those who prefer a more hands-off approach. No need to stand over a stove or constantly check on it. Start with some fresh neem leaves. These leaves are packed with beneficial properties that are great for your skin and hair. Give them a good wash to remove any dirt or impurities. Then crush them up a bit to release their natural oils. We're not looking for a paste, just a little bruising to release those potent oils. This step is crucial as it helps in the infusion process. Next, grab a clean glass jar and chuck those leaves in. Make sure the jar is completely dry to avoid any mold growth. Now choose your weapon, your carrier oil that is. The choice of oil can affect the final product, so choose wisely. Olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, whatever tickles your fancy. Each oil has its own unique benefits. Pour that oil over the leaves until they're completely submerged. This ensures that all the beneficial compounds are extracted. Seal the jar tight and find a nice warm spot for it to rest. A sunny windowsill or a warm corner of your garden works perfectly. Leave it be for a week or two, giving it a good shake every couple of days. This helps in mixing the oils and leaves thoroughly. Think of it as a little spa treatment for your oil. The warmth and time allow the neem to infuse deeply into the oil. After a fortnight, it's time to strain out the leaves. Use a fine mesh strainer or cheesecloth to get a clear oil. What you're left with is a beautifully infused neem oil, ready to work its magic. Use it as a massage oil, hair treatment, or skin moisturizer. Chapter 3, Method 3, the quick and dirty boil. This method is perfect for those who are always on the go but still want to enjoy the benefits of homemade neem oil. This last method is for those of you who are short on time but still want the satisfaction of making your own neem oil. It's quick, it's easy, and it gets the job done without much fuss. It's the boiling method, and it's as straightforward as it gets. No need for fancy equipment or complicated steps. Grab a handful of fresh neem leaves and give them a quick rinse. Make sure to remove any dirt or debris. While they're drying, grab your carrier oil and chuck it into a pot. You can use any carrier oil you prefer, like coconut or olive oil. Heat it up on a medium flame. You want the oil to be hot, but not smoking. Once the oil is nice and hot, toss in those neem leaves. Be careful, as the oil might splatter a bit. Let them sizzle and bubble away for about 10 to 15 minutes. This will extract the beneficial compounds from the neem leaves into the oil. Keep an eye on it though, we don't want any burnt offerings here. Stir occasionally to ensure even cooking. After the time's up, turn off the heat and let the oil cool down completely. This cooling period is crucial for the oil to settle and absorb all the neem goodness. Once it's cooled, strain out the leaves and you're left with a potent neem oil ready to use. Store it in a clean, dry jar and you're all set to enjoy your homemade neem oil. Neem oil conquered. There you have it, you bunch of numpties. 3 simple, straightforward methods to make your own neem oil at home. No excuses. These methods are relatively easy and allow you to create neem oil at home without the need for fancy equipment. You can now say goodbye to those overpriced, chemical-laden bottles from the store and hello to the pure, potent goodness of homemade neem oil. Now, go forth and conquer those pests. And remember, if your neem oil isn't up to scratch, don't come running to me.